My sincerest apologies. Truly, you know, why may I look like this? I filmed what I expect to read in 2024, disappear for 3 months. That's so lovely of me, right? Okay, it's March 1st, and this is gonna be what I read in January and February, except I didn't technically say what I read in December, so we're just gonna get that over with. I read the first Crescent City book in December, and I said that's the only book I was gonna read, and I stayed true to that. This is the only book I read, and I read it entirely on my Kindle because this is thick, and I only have the hardcovers of all of these. So I gave this like 4.5, 4.25, something like that, because I enjoyed it. Okay, I enjoyed it. I've never touched an urban fantasy before. Did I understand the first 100 pages? No, but that is to be expected. So, you know, Hunt, loved him. He caught me off guard at some point, did not expect that. Loved him. Don't know how I felt about Bryce. That's okay though. That's okay. She was okay. The last 100 pages, of course, had me up till like 5 a.m. because I had to finish it. Because, you know, classic SJM, last 100 pages, you have to keep reading or else you're fucked. So, moving on to January. Finish that, 4.25. We don't waste anything. End of January, House Flame and Shadows coming out. We need to get down to business. So, that leaves House of Sky and Breath, which we have my Velaris Crewneck that I got off of Etsy. Sorry that it's backwards. I'm using Snapchat to film all of these because I have no phone storage, and this is the only way I can film. House of Sky and Breath. I read this in Florida. I read like half of it in Florida because I went to Florida at the beginning of January, and it was a lot of information. I honestly don't remember. I don't really remember a lot that was going on in the book. I did spoil some things for myself. Of course, it would never be normal if I didn't actually search something up and been like, oh, or if TikTok didn't spoil me for anything for me. And I knew what was gonna happen at the ending, and I knew for sure because of SJM posting on her Instagram. That was great. So I gave this like a 4.25. It could have been better if I didn't get anything spoiled for me. But it was good. Last 100 pages again. In it for the long haul, as per normal. Of course, everything just happens as per normal. Yeah, I don't remember anything that happened. I really don't remember anything that happened. What I need to do is re-listen to all of these like on an audiobook or something, because I don't remember like anything other than the ending as per normal. House of Sky and Breath. Then I had like a week until the next one is released, and I was like, what do I do? Like, what do I read? And I was like, oh, you know, like I'll read Love Theoretically by Ali Hazelwood, which I think I gave this 4 stars because I completely breezed through like the first 200 pages, like stayed up and read it. I really enjoyed Jack as a character, and then I didn't mind Elsie. She annoyed me at some parts, but I think the only thing that bothered me was like the 3rd act issues that come up, and then it's not resolved until like the last 10 pages. And then that leaves me with absolutely nothing. That's so great. That is so great. Can't believe that. That frustrated me because I could have graded it higher if that didn't happen. That is not the case though. I did enjoy the book for the most part. It was just that part. So it was good. Recommend. An adult STEM romance. I also don't understand anything STEM. I'm not a STEM girly. But it was good. It was good. And then when I finished that, I was like, you know what? Let's keep these good vibes going. So there's something I want to read pretty badly, and I think I should. Better Than the Movies by Lynn Painter. Oh my goodness. I think I also gave this 4 stars. For sure. Definitely 4 stars. I ate this up. This reminded me of high school. I was only in high school not even a year ago. Yeah, not even Sorry, I was just processing that. This reminded me of my junior year of high school specifically. The prom, the banter, the neighbors, the plan, the everything. Like, and Wes has a kick to him. He's just lovely. He's just lovely, and I love him. I loved him dearly in this. And this was really good. Okay, this was really good. She, of course, annoyed me at times. I was willing to let her behavior slide for reasons. However, the 3rd act left a bad taste in my mouth because again, it wasn't solved until like the last 10 pages. I was hoping I wouldn't have to experience that again, but I did, and I think it could have been a 5 stars honestly if it wasn't for that small little issue that makes no sense, and then yeah, at least gives you 10 pages to kiss and make up. Oh, yippee. I just love that so much. So 4 stars. And then I actually read half of The Predator by like Ron X or whatever it is. I thought, and I just didn't do it because I was getting into a slump, and I was like, I can't do this before, you know. And I completely just stopped reading it. And I went to the Barnes & Noble release party for House of Flame and Shadow, which I didn't buy the book there. I was buying it on my Kindle because I knew my boyfriend was going to buy it for me for Valentine's Day because I told him to. Anyway, I met some great people. It was a lovely time. I had the time of my life. It was so fun. This book, I think I enjoyed it more than House of Sky and Breath. Maybe it's because I remember more of what's going on. I cried multiple times. The first 200 pages were good. Bryce, on the other hand, Ethan, and Therian pissed me off one too many times. At some point, Therian at the end stopped pissing me off. It was mainly just Bryce constantly pissing me off. The way she would treat Hunt, just how she would speak, her plans. Like, she was irking me to a new level of like, oh my god. She was just pissing me off overall. However, if you ever plan to read Crescent City or anything, please don't read this first. Please don't read this before ACOTAR. Don't read it before Throne of Glass. Read this entire last. You will enjoy it so much more if you read it last, because one, you'll be accustomed to SJM's writing, and you'll have more background on like literally anything you'd ever might need. I think I gave this like 4.5. A lot of people were disappointed by this. I don't know what it was that they were expecting. Maybe I just wasn't expecting much. I think I'm not expecting much from the Crescent City series. I'm excited for the next ACOTAR book, though. I can at least say that, definitely. Only thing is, I don't know how there's gonna be a next Crescent City book, right? Because I think there's supposed to be another one. I don't know how that's gonna happen. I don't know what could possibly go into that book, but I enjoyed this. It was alright. It was dandy. Then after that, I was like, palette cleanser. I need a palette cleanser. Bride by Ali Hazelwood came out. Okay, let's give it a try. Paranormal romance, vampires and werewolves. Now, I don't mind, I don't judge. I've never had a taste of that on the Wattpad life. I've had the One Direction taste, and that was about it. Misery? She was great. She was a good character. I didn't really care about the plot. I didn't care about it. I wanted more the werewolf alpha man. I needed more of him. I felt like the romance needed more. It was so sudden. Like, it just happened so suddenly. So I gave this 3 stars. Also, everyone made me think I was going to be completely traumatized by this book. I just wasn't. And I think I was disappointed because I was not bothered by anything. I was just like, oh, okay. Maybe not for me, but I don't judge. And moved on. But I was not traumatized like everyone thought I was gonna be, and so I was disappointed by that. So I gave it 3 stars. And I guessed what the plot twist was gonna be. I guessed it. If that was a plot twist, I guessed it. So that was upsetting. I read from December to February I read 6 books. Oh, how cute. That's a lot of hardcovers. It's a lot of pages is what it is. Because I feel like I didn't read like a lot. But look at how thick the goddamn Crescent City books are, okay? I read a lot. I read a lot. Anyway, as far as TBR goes, I'm currently reading Powerless by Elsie Silver on my Kindle, which I am very much enjoying. I love the Chestnut Springs series books. I think everyone should give them a try. If you're looking for some fun, give it a try. I enjoy the small town vibes. This one follows Jasper and Sloane. And the other ones, Flawless followed Summer and Rhett, and then it was Willa and Cade for Heartless. Those are both good. These are just really simple, easy, fast-paced, like, they're just good. They're just a good time. I'm having a good time. As far as whatever else to read, I don't know. I'm just kind of picking up what I feel like. I really want to read A Little Life really badly, but then I saw it's like 800 pages and only 7 chapters. It doesn't really sit well with me, and I think I need to be able to give it my absolute attention. Like, I don't know if I'll read it like over spring break or something, or wait just till the summer and absolutely destroy myself. We'll see. We'll see. But right now we're just reading this, so we're gonna keep it sweet, short, and simple. So that is it. That's all that I read. Yeah, again, keep the Velaris Crewneck I got off Etsy. Maybe I'll try and link it. Also, this is from Etsy. It says "We'll Be Alright." It's a fine line necklace, Harry Styles, my boyfriend got me. That's it. That's what I read. I will continue reading. My Goodreads says my goal is 45 books for the year. I mentally set it for 40. Don't know how I put 45 because I'm definitely behind in schedule is what it's telling me, which isn't very nice, and I might be stepping into a slump. I hope not. But that's it. That's all I need to. That's all. That's it. We're done, right? All right.